it going, everyone? I'm Walter the Film Hermit, and today I'm going to talk about something that's a little upsetting. When it comes to the studios, how they're marketing and releasing their films and not taking care of their consumers. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel so much. So, last year I picked up the Rocky box set. I believe, I don't have the release date handy, but I looked at my dates in my my inventory system, and I got it like around the late March of last year. Now, this is the first time that the Rocky films were ever released on 4K. It doesn't have any Blu-rays in here, but I had the Blu-rays already, so I didn't care about that. Warner Brothers, even last year, they were starting to not include Blu-rays with their 4Ks. But it only had the first 4 Rocky movies. But it also had the new director's cut of Rocky 4 that Sylvester Stallone put together during COVID. It's something that like kept it busy, which I watched and I thought was interesting, but I enjoy the one that I saw when I was a kid back in the 80s. So I picked this one up. Now, the biggest thing with this is it didn't have Rocky 5 and 6. And we were told that the reason that they weren't ready yet is because they weren't done with the 4K transfers, and that Stallone was actually working on a director's cut for Rocky Balboa, aka Rocky 6. So that's what we would get like in a year. So I was like, okay, I'll just get these. Now, they did do Best Buy exclusive Steelbooks. But the thing is that I think I paid about $64 for this one, and the Steelbooks were an average of $35 or more per Steelbook. And honestly, I'll put an image of one of them here. I don't think they're great looking Steelbooks, quite honestly. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy all these in Steelbooks and pay $40 each, when for $64 you can get all 4 of them. Seems like a much, much better deal. Very similar to what they did with Star Trek. The first 4 Star Treks came out of a box set, and then months later, like a year later, they did the other films. But if you guys want to talk about how I felt about the Star Trek release, I have a video that talks about this. Wasn't entirely happy about this, but at least they did separate releases for Star Trek 5 and 6. Now, when it comes to Rocky, they're doing, actually, they already came out. They came out July 16th. They did a Rocky 5 Steelbook and a Rocky Balboa Steelbook. But they did not do like a regular slipcover set, which is like Rocky 5 and 6 together or separately. The only problem with that is that if anyone who bought this, if you want to get Rocky 5 and 6, you have to spend $40 for each one. That's an additional $80. And like, there's nothing in me that's going to make me pay $40 for Rocky 5. So the only other option is to get, this is the Knockout Collection set. You have to get the Ultimate Collection set, Ultimate Knockout Collection set. That one has Rocky 1 through 6. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why buy the first 4 movies again if you already have this set here? The other issue with this set is there were audio problems with, I think, the first 2, maybe the first 3 movies. I think it's just the first 2 that have been corrected with newer discs, which they're supposed to send you for free when you have this set. I've sent in my receipt. I sent in emails to say, send me the discs. I haven't got any confirmation back. They could be on the way, I don't know. But now most people that are in my position, they're like, okay, well, unless you went ahead and spent all that money on the Steelbooks, which a lot of people did because those Steelbooks sold out. So if you want to get the Steelbooks, you're just buying the 2 extra ones you need and you're done. But I went ahead and I pre-ordered the Ultimate Knockout set because at this point, for an additional $25 more, I get the corrected discs for the first 2 movies. I get a box set that has all the movies in it and not just 5 and 6. And I don't have to have 2 rando Steelbooks in my collection that don't match, because you can't get the first 4 anymore for a reasonable price on Steelbook. Not that I would want to. I'm not going to give someone $40 for Rocky 5. I'm not going to give someone $80, $90 for Rocky 1. It's ridiculous. And this is kind of like what I want to talk about. I'm just like, they weren't really looking out for their consumers when they did this. And they always talk about how physical media is not financially viable, and how that not a lot of people are buying it. But the people that are buying it, they're not taking care of them. I mean, not just that, there are tons of these that haven't been sold yet. You're going to have so many of these not selling because people are going to be like, why would I only want to get the first 4 movies? Because if I'm new to the franchise, haven't seen them at all, I'm going to be like, well, I want the set that has all the movies in it, not the set that only has the first 4. And if you're someone like a lot of people that don't like Rocky 5, most people like Rocky Balboa. It's a good movie. It's quoted all the time. So why would you want to get a box set that doesn't have that? So this is just going to be like a wasted SKU. I'm going to try to see if I can trade this once I get my other set. Another thing I want to comment on is Amazon. This Ultimate box set came out on the 16th. It's the 22nd now, and mine hasn't shipped. I've checked to see that they're in stock, but they're just not shipping it for some reason. So I don't know what's going on at Amazon. But the reason why I brought up the Star Trek set, the difference with Star Trek is when Star Trek came out, 5 and 6 were separate releases. So if I had this set, I had the option, I could just buy 5 and 6. Now, it's a little bit more complicated with this set because the first movie was re-released and it was a director's cut, so I ended up getting 1, 5, and 6. And I've gone through it in my Star Trek videos, but wasn't quite happy with what they did here, but I'm really, really disappointed in Warner Brothers what they did here. Not only do we have defective discs, we have a release strategy that just makes no sense and just puts a sour taste in everyone's mouth. So let me know in the comments, like, did you guys pick up this set and are you as disappointed as I am? Are you getting the Ultimate box set? Did you get the Steelbooks? I'm just happy to have these films in 4K. I like the way they looked. I didn't really quite pick up on the audio issues they were talking about, but I'd rather have a corrected disc if I can. So it'd be nice to have those corrected discs in the collection once they arrive, when Amazon finally ships them. But let me know what you guys think. Which Rocky version do you have? Are you keeping your Blu-rays? I know a lot of people were disappointed that they didn't put Blu-rays in the set, but let me know how you feel about it. Especially since Warner Brothers usually has upgraded Blu-rays in their set. Like, it's not just the same Blu-rays as before. It's they upgrade the Blu-rays when they do the 4Ks. Now, by the way, I know these are MGM films. Warner Brothers has been handling their release on 4K. They've been doing a lot of the MGM library. Hopefully they'll do the James Bonds, but those are owned by Amazon now. I don't know what's going to happen with those. So if you like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the channel so much. Thank you all for watching. You all have a pleasant day. Bye.